Things We Don't Talk About series, choosing life after a spiritual death. They don't tell you this part, that you can die while still breathing. Not the kind of death where your heart stops, but the kind where your soul is stripped bare, where everything you thought you were, your role, your title, your connections, they all get shattered. This is what I call spiritual death. It's the kind of collapse that leaves you staring into nothingness, wondering if there's even a reason to keep moving. And the hardest part, most people don't notice. You can be surrounded by people, friends, family, coworkers, and still be invisible in your own funeral. Spiritual death comes through betrayal, loss, abuse, or a breaking point so sharp it severs you from the life you once knew. And in that silence, you're left with one terrifying question. Do I stay buried here, or do I choose life again? Choosing life after spiritual death is not about pretending. It's not about slapping on a smile or rushing into positivity. It's raw, messy, and it's slow. It starts with the smallest act of defiance. Taking a breath, claiming your right to exist, even if you don't know what comes next. From there, it's about remembering who you are beneath those ashes. Not the version the world rewarded, not the role your family expected, not the identity somebody else tried to erase, but the deeper self, the one that existed before the world named you. The self is still here, waiting for you to choose it. And here's the thing, rebirth doesn't happen all at once. You rebuild piece by piece, you find your voice again, you start speaking truths you once swallowed. You let your no mean no and your yes mean yes. You protect your energy because you finally understand how precious it is. And slowly, almost without noticing, you begin to create a life that is yours. Not borrowed, not forced, but chosen. Here's the truth we don't talk about. Spiritual death isn't the end. It's an initiation. It strips you down so you can rise in the full weight of who you really are. And those who rise, they're not the strongest or the luckiest. They're simply the ones who dare to choose life, when every other part of them thought it was over. So if you're standing in the ashes, hear me when I say this. Your story isn't done. You still get to choose. And choosing life after spiritual death might be the most sacred rebellion of